Hey there, my fellow zombie slayers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Arctic Episode 6, Red Garage. There's 7 left down here. Nice. All I want to do is get upstairs and check out the skylight. So this zombie did have intact military boots. I'll try to grab those as soon as I'm done with this crew. And that one has a hand axe in his neck. That sounds uncomfortable. There's enough of them in there that I made enough noise that now I'm dealing with even more. Alright, this is not too unreasonable, as long as I play it safe. It is definitely convenient to have a large indoor parking lot to fight in, because it's heated. It's warmer than ambient outside. And it should, hypothetically, be stopping zombies from seeing or hearing me on the outside of the walls, for the most part, because there's no windows or anything like that. Despite that, the groups I'm having to fight just keep growing and growing. I'll pick up the loot later. I need a rest. Have a bit of a smoke. Coming from upstairs? Yeah, I know. The whole building. This is, this specific building is like many floors too, so it's not just, one floor up. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5 floors up, or however many floors there are. Where's Mr. Axeneck? Is he, what, here? Yeah, there he is. Oh, come on, grab it quick. Alright, I have the better boots on now. God, what happened to my damage? They're like laying on the ground and I'm bashing them for like 2.3. It's like, that doesn't seem like correct numbers. Whole K-ring? That's interesting. Because it's not... It's not the original character's keyring. Just a random keyring that I found. You think the boots have a hole? I'll check. I did see it wasn't 100%, but I didn't notice whether it had a hole or not. So the desert boots do not have a hole, and then the military boots do have a hole. You're right. I am now barefoot. I wish when they hit a hole, they would automatically drop to like less than 50%. Because they were like 98%, except for they have a hole. But, you know, because it's only 2 boots, if one has a hole, that should be functionally like 50% or less, right? Oh well. These desert boots are fine. They're just not as warm. Hello. Oh, man. I'm glad I can sleep next door. So it's 4 p.m. I would say maybe by like 6 p.m. I'll be looking to rest unless I get drowsy before then. What do you think, Yoda? The other thing I'm gonna have to deal with is my hunger soon. 'Cause I haven't managed to find can opener or anything. Which means I do have like raw rice that I could eat, but it would be pretty disgusting. I can't make any progress. Kill 10, 10 more show up. Yeah, I'm starting to get exerted, so I'm not going to draw any more out from the building now and have a little bit of a bookathon and rest next door. Oh, there's good boots. Shouldn't be any holes in them. They were 100%. You know what? I want his bow tie. We need something more effective, like a thermonuclear weapon. That would be an interesting mod for a Zomboid to incorporate. Very strange wind condition, at least. I mean, the premise of the game is this is how you died, so it'd be interesting if it was like, all right, find the nuclear silo, arm it, and kaboom. Let's see what's edible in the car. Or on the street around the car. It's about 200 more. Bandage check. Band-aid is good. About 200 zombies down. Oh, no! But I have no idea how many to go. It's a really big apartment complex. And I'm exerted. $1 million left? Yeah, it is probably a number kind of like that. If I'm trying to kill all Louisville. I mean, I think you're off by maybe a 0? But 100,000? Depends on pop settings of Zomboid. I guess you could... I could imagine a game where you just have pop set to, like, insane. You could probably get up to 1 million. Zomboid is not a really well optimized game, especially when you start running, like, a lot of zombies at once. So, highly advise you not to try to ramp up pop to 1 million and then try to make it run. It won't. I imagine it won't run well. Well, nothing on the ground there. That would be enjoyable to eat raw. Nothing in that seat. There was a can of oats that I'll grab. That'd be okay. Stop running up alongside the car. And chocolate. I'm now walking away. Please, zombies, have mercy. Stop following me. Let me some rest. Oh, there's a zombie in the front door. Fine. I sit here and read. Nope, she sees me. I think. Yep, here she comes. What the hell? Where'd you guys come from? I had cleared out this house. I hear even more of them upstairs, I think. I can hear something. I don't know what it is, but something else is around here. Alright, maybe they're next door. Whew, alright. What am I reading? First aid Vol 1? Why not? I do have a foot wound. Seems smart. I've made significantly less progress than I thought I would. But I am not discouraged. Oops. All the other markings I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna try to keep a clean map, which is unusual. I don't usually. All right. Looks good. I don't need to note the generators. I know the garages around there are just chock full of them. They always are. Oh, one other thing I wanted to note is... So I'm on the main stretch with the bridge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, major intersections back, if you're trying to figure out exactly where I am. And I believe it's the... It's... The building to my northeast is the Gigamart. And the building to the north is the Knox Bank. And, so if you're trying to find where I am exactly, that is the approximate location. This looks to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-story building, maybe? 1, 2... Yep, 6-story building. Which is... explains... Not the one I'm in now. This is like a little condo. Townhouse. But that would explain why there's just so many zombies flooding the area. From... Yep. I think I could make a home there. I'm excited about that. Yeah, there's gonna be like 800 zombies in the house. Probably something like that, yeah. I have my work cut out for me. Alright, the foot wound is gone. It was just a little scratch. Alright. We're off! Clear more of the... more of the high-rise. Now, I don't necessarily need to clear all the high-rise. I just need to clear enough to make a section of it safe. Which is going to be very difficult to do without a sledgehammer. But my point being is 100%ing the entire building isn't necessary. It might be a lofty, fun goal, but it's not actually necessary. But a building this large, you know, one player doesn't. I don't have use of. Like this garage is, even just this garage, which is maybe a third of the footprint of the entire building, is enormous. Let me try the other doors. I've only ever tried to go through one so far. I'm a little afraid of, like, getting surrounded. You know, having zombies collapse in behind me, so I get to be really paranoid and mindful of that. Oh, this lobby is a lobby from hell. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna get away from the doorway. Zombies don't play fair in doorways. I can't target them, but they can target me. Don't grab my ankles. Cut that out. There's a bunch of zombies still in the parking garage that were attracted to the noise, but I'm already tired. What about building behind the high fence across the street for Safehouse? That fence doesn't wrap around the 100%. It's still passable. So it's not one of those like zombie-proof fences or anything like that. That fenced-in area connects to a building. That building happens to have like 10 windows that lead to that fencing area, and then that building has a bunch of windows that lead to the street. So there's a lot of ways for zombies to get at you. I'm closing in on Long Blunt 3. Most of the like pathfinding exploits that you can use in the game to prevent zombies from getting to you functionally, other than just building on the second floor and knocking down stairs or whatever, are patched out. So that thing I found in the King of Louisville series, is one of very few places that exist in the game that allow you to, you know, break pathing fully. The problem I'm having is I'm kind of running out of food. I'm gonna try the other stairwell. I know that the main lobby's absolutely swarmed. We're chipping away at the people here a little bit at a time. The other thing I could try to do is to bring my car into the garage. Because if I brought the car into the garage, it's not an absolutely terrible place to sleep. It's not super comfortable. It's not as good as a regular bed. Definitely be worse, though. Oh, God. A lot of things heard me. You can hear just dozens of angry zombies smashing things to try to figure out how to path to me. Oh! Yeah, there you are. That's, I think, a katana in that dude's torso. Yep, I think there was a few zombies that were coming my way. Just at least like 2 or 3. The smell is gonna make me sick. I know. Hasn't yet, though. We'll call that batch 1. There will be other batches. I don't think Mr. Katana was in that batch. Too bad I don't have tea. I'd like a tea break during all this. So maintenance is approximately halfway to 2, and then long blunt is a little over 2/3 of the way. 221 out of 3. Nibble's going up too, a little more than halfway. I started at Nibble level 1 though, because I'm a what is it, gymnast or whatever. So all that's important is that I only drag as many as I think I can kill without getting exerted at a time. Wow. I'm overheating right now? That's hilarious. Wasn't that a nice problem to have? I'm pleasantly hot. All right, game. If you say so, I will take off my hoodie or something. Take off my varsity jacket. It's probably like negative 30 outside, but nope, I'm unpleasantly hot. Yeah, I could also take off the gas mask. I like the gas mask though. Keeps the smell of all these biters out of my nose. Oh, there's Mr. Katana. Nope. Don't come from behind me, please. I'm definitely going to get exerted from this. Let's drag him away so the sound of the combat doesn't draw even more in. That's the thing, as soon as zombies in this building hear fighting on the bottom floor, they come to investigate. Which is why I keep dragging more and more into the fight. It's probably a safer way to clear the building than like going room to room though, because going to room is what gets you like jumped behind doors and the like. So I'd rather it be this way where they just congregate in the parking garage and I kill them off as they arrive. It's definitely a lot more convenient and safer, but I need to be careful about how many I pull in at a time. It'd be very easy to pull in way more than I could handle and get overwhelmed. You like the variety? Yeah, there's, oh man, there's what, like a dozen over by the door again? There's some chefs, there's some jocks, there's swimmers, a lot of swimmers. There are varsity players and people with satchels and some construction workers. It's like the full-on YMCA up in here. The village people. Half an hour break, and back at it. Long blunt is 281, and nimble is almost 100. Mains is almost 90. Why'd I have to make them tough? Oh, man. They absorbed so many blows. I made them tough so that I couldn't just rely on high durability weapons to kill swarms of zombies, because it's a lot more swings to kill a zombie now. Also, I couldn't rely on cars. So I did it purposefully, but the ramifications is brutal. Like twice as many hit points as a normal zombie would have. I did kill Mr. Katana. I wasn't able to loot him in time because I got swarmed. I had to back up. So he's dead in the up ahead. I'm just making sure I don't skip any beta blockers or anything like that. See? Oh, whoops. Yep. Beta blockers. This parking lot is my pharmacy. Oh, here's the one with the crowbar. That's also pretty nice. So again, I'm fighting, maybe a little bit too close to, like, where zombies are. You gotta be careful about the sound. Oh, hello! Door hugger. Because this is a stairwell that I think goes up a bunch of floors, which has been the main method that the zombies get to me. I think I deserve chocolate after all that. Chocolate and a cigarette. So I'm down to no food. Again. Yeah, now if only they would bring food to me, exactly. But zombies don't spawn with food, not typically. Alright, I need a rest. Very slowly, I am painting this parking lot red. I will not stop until we have a red parking lot. But yeah, no, holy cow. I don't even have ultra blood on. I'm a good, like, 10% of the way of making this entire parking lot red. Probably 150 zombies have died in this lot alone. My total kill is about just 18 shy of 300. Yep, they're starting to make me queasy being around these corpses. Soon I'm gonna need to fight somewhere else because the zombies around here, there's too many bodies. Yoink. I'll need to get a dumpster in the into the parking lot and start throwing their bodies out. Oh, they're coming behind me. That's not good. Let's get to a not queasy corner. God, it's all queasy everywhere. Here. Fresh air. Fresh, negative 18 degree air. Maybe stay away from more zombies. Can you burn bodies? Yeah, but it would burn everything down. Fire is not controllable. So if I piled up all the bodies like outside and made sure no zombies that were I don't want to use the word alive, but I think you know what I mean when I say alive. Make sure that no zombies that are alive like wandered through the corpse pile. That'd be a way, but it's far easier if you're gonna pile the bodies up just to throw them into a dumpster instead and delete them. Actually, burning corpses is the same amount of effort because you're physically just bringing all the corpses to one spot. So if you're going to do that, delete them. Alright, someone followed me in. Really? I've cleared this house like 15 times. Right, well, I'm no longer queasy, so that's good. Queasiness passes. It's not fatal or anything like that. As long as you get out of the nasty gross zone. And what I'm doing here is there's the concept of inside outside. So if you throw the corpses outside, even if it's like 1 meter away from your front door, it doesn't corpse pollute the inside. So this house is going to be clean of corpses. And therefore I can breathe easily. But I am really surprised how many times I've had to clear this house out. This is not really the right time of day to like go to sleep. So maybe I start working. I think what I'll do is I'll start to transfer all my loot just to the floor here. This will be a temporary storage room to lower my encumbrance weight and to allow me to grab more stuff. Yeah, I can check the neighbors for food. This food might be even more pressing. As much as I'd like to clear out where I want to live, there's no point in doing that if I starve before I manage to clear it. Other things I really need is just like a hammer. So I could start to disassemble things and board things up. Yeah, got some cereal. Rice. Tons of beta blockers. It would be really funny if I died, like, with a bunch of canned food that I can't seem to open with a crowbar. So this rate, that's how it feels. So when I jumped before, I was trying to make this jump here. And I like missed the interaction spot by obviously not very much. That's why I fell. I'm glad I got away, though. Because they almost caught me when I fell. Almost. Yeah, in real life, if you want to open up a can, it's actually even easier than using tools. Most canned food has a metal seal, and you can just roll the seal on like stone to open up the can. I've done it before, like when I went camping and couldn't find a can opener. But yeah, I have a screwdriver, I have an axe, I have a crowbar, like... But nope, the game makes all that impossible. You need a can opener or nothing opens it. For game mechanics, I mean, I don't really care. Adds to the challenge. Hey, Mr. How would I say your name? Thank you for the sub. I'm not sure what to call you, but I appreciate the sub. FSU? Like, as a Florida State or something? Is that your name? Oh god, look how clean this jacket is compared to what I was wearing. This jacket is what, 10.25? What is the varsity? 10? Okay, so the jacket's better. Want to go zombie hunting? Well, what do you mean? I've done a whole lot of zombie hunting. Hasn't got me very far. Oh, the hunting rifle? No. I think this will be the last townhouse I'll clear before turning in. Character's getting tired and weepy, and I'm not tired yet, but will be soon. Generator mag. That is probably one of the most important things to find. And I got it. Oh, and a can opener. Whoever lives here, they are a godsend. A generator mag and a can opener? Like... Yes, please. Finding a generator mag and just like a apartment like this is, I mean, it's not unheard of, but it's certainly lucky. Oh, and they have antibiotics upstairs. And a baseball bat? Whoever lives here, what don't you own? They were pretty well prepped for the apocalypse. I'm surprised they aren't home right now. Yeah, they're just gonna... Oh, another baseball bat? A hiking bag? I have a big hiking bag, so I don't really want it. Oh, they also have a big hiking bag. I stand corrected. Dear Lord. Imagine if this was your starter home. You're about to say they don't have a gun, but they did. Yeah, that worked out. Well, I am never going to part with this can opener again. That's going to the backpack. My precious. I think what I'll do is empty out the car and just like put everything on the ground here. It's not going to be nice to store things like that, but whatever. At least I'll stay relatively organized. Because I don't plan on living here, so there's no point in actually organizing anything just yet. Oh, you managed to lose a character because you didn't have a can opener? That's a brutal way to go. I don't really like fanny packs, so I usually ignore them. I don't like fanny packs because although they are a thing to store items, they don't hold one unit. 1 kilo, and then they don't have a very good ratio of weight reduction. So it's kind of a way for you to just encumber yourself, in my opinion. And that's why I ignore them. The hiking bag, for instance, has a encumbrance reduction of 80%. The fanny pack is what, like 50? Something like that? You use them for meds? Yeah, I mean, people use them all the time. It's just... what essentially you're doing is you're adding another, like... you have to calculate the weight of the pack itself, and then it's low weight reduction. You know, so it's just my preference not to use them. You end up more encumbered than you normally would have been. Get out. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter what you put in them. If you even wear them, they weigh something, and then whatever you put in them doesn't reduce the amount of weight very much. So they're just very, very inefficient storage containers. Convenient, but inefficient. So I'm just going to move the car down closer to where the temporary house is. This probably will attract some unwanted attention. I don't need a front door. This doesn't have a front door either. Bunch of buildings without front doors. It's a temporary home. It doesn't need to be nice. Will zombies attack the car unprovoked? No. Unless you have... Actually, I think full stop, no. There is a game setting that, that zombies, when they're bored, will, like, destroy stuff. But even then, that's mostly just, like, windows and doors. I don't believe that applies to cars. What masochists thought of this game mode? Oh, it's a lovely game mode. What do you mean? It's just a little cold. A little cold with not a lot of loot. Totally normal. I still have a bowl of water. Oops. So I'm just trying to empty out the car so that if I do use it as for a loot run, it's not stuffed full of junk. Oh yeah, the zombies are kind of tough. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Car's almost empty. I'm really surprised, and it's probably a result of the fact that it's cold. I'm not really overheating to require more water. But I'm kind of surprised that, like, my water intake is as low as it is. Oh, come on. I'm encumbered. I'm looting. Just leave me alone. I got everything. You couldn't stop me in time. I feel like this is a slap fight between being super encumbered and very tired. I tickled him to death. Death by a dozen tickles. You're right, it would be a lot harder to deal with super hot than super cold. Mostly because there's just not game mechanics to allow for super hot to be viable. You'd have to just be in your car all the time with the air conditioning cranked, because that's the only... The air conditioning outside of that doesn't exist. So it'd be horrible. It's going to be a little annoying to have garbage bags stacked down here. Where are they? This is the... Oh, yeah, they're there. Grab all. I'll put the garbage bags in the shelf. Well, this is my loot. Let's look at it. Well, now that I have a can opener, that's a decent amount of food. Before, it was like poultry. I mean, a bunch of dried stuff, but I'd prefer not to eat it unless I have to. And an okay amount of skill books for me just grabbing on the fly. Not a lot of number 1 skill books though. But whatever, it's fine. I think it's time for Victor to have a celebratory rest. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Arctic, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to know more information about the details of this series, like traits, mods, or settings, that can be found in the description of the video. If you'd like to join my live streams, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. And if you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch ya next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie survivors.